Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with Local 5 this morning. We're in Manitowoc to start off the day. A bit chilly out there, and we were lucky, though, to see so much sunshine out there over the weekend. Even though it's still pretty chilly outside, the sun does make it just makes you feel a lot better.
Yeah, and I don't think it was that chilly either. You know, it was pretty favorable conditions, lots of sunshine, no flurries, so it was a pretty nice forecast, Jordan.
Yeah, and some of the snow that we had on the ground, well, that melted off, and well, it looks like we get some more today, especially off in northern sections. Good for the hunters, right?
Yeah, that's right. And speaking of the hunters, yeah, it's day 3 now. Check out this pair of bucks from Pat Sullivan and Brad Clinton. Wow. Look at the horns on those bad boys.
I like what it's that, like one of those all-terrain vehicles you can take out in the woods. That looks so handy for hunting. Well, check out this one from Trevor Gulkes. It is his very first buck, which is really cool to say. Congratulations, bagging that buck on your first try.
Nice. And also a first-timer here, Zach Ulmer. Yeah, so a lot of first-timers getting out there playing in snow where Zach is too. And it's just really cool to see that, the gun deer season, the camaraderie that comes with it. And again, 2 first-timers there, a lot of first-timers getting out there in the woods.
Yeah, and they'll continue out there today too.
Let that harvest begin right before Thanksgiving. Let's talk about those snow showers right now in northern Wisconsin. Take a look at radar right now right behind me. You see the snow showers are mainly north and west of Green Bay and the Fox cities. That will settle southward as we go through the morning, but I'm not expecting a whole lot of snow out of this. In fact, the highest locations will be off in northern sections, I think mainly north of Oconto and probably the Crivets area as well. Now, right now in Green Bay, we're currently dry. We have a temperature of 25, and it feels like 19 with that light breeze at 5 miles per hour. But as we go through the morning, we keep cloud cover around, and then also a chance of that light snow or flurries mainly for the morning hours, kind of drying off this afternoon. High temperatures today about 30 degrees. We'll talk more about the forecast coming up next.
All right, thank you, Jordan. And making news in the Northwoods this morning. As we mentioned, day 3 of the gun deer hunt is today. And over the weekend in Crivets, hunters were busy bringing in their harvest.
That's right. The DNR was at Pelkin Smoky Meat Market collecting aging samples for their research. The information helps them learn more about the health of the herd and the population numbers. And for one hunter, he was able to shoot his buck early and says the conditions worked in his favor.
I'm just thankful for the great weather. It wasn't crazy windy and it wasn't crazy cold, so it allowed us to stay out in the stand a bit longer, although we got our day done pretty quick today.
And the gun deer hunt will run through next Sunday, the 25th.
Best of luck to all the hunters this week. Now in Packers news for us this morning, the Green and Gold are snapping the ball right into a play full of holiday cheer.
Players will again be supporting the Salvation Army this season. Local 5's John Dommel has the details of this year's holiday campaign. Good morning, John.
Brittany, Nate, Packers players will start signing autographs for the Christmas campaign of the Salvation Army, and it's all about raising money toward the ultimate goal for this year. That goal is $1,250,000. And autographs will be offered every Monday evening through December 17th. Aaron Rodgers will match each donation made during the signings up to $50,000. And this week's featured players are Josh Jackson and Jair Alexander. And the first signings take place tonight at 6 o'clock inside of the atrium. Reporting live at Lambeau Field, John Dommel, Local 5 this morning.
Thank you, John. Some news along the lakeshore for us now this morning. A couple charged with the death of a 3-year-old boy will be in Manitowoc County Court today. Eduardo Gomez and Jamie Schrank were originally only charged with child neglect and possession of methamphetamine. However, they've now received an additional charge of child abuse resulting in death, which could result in life sentences. Last week, the Manitowoc Police Department released the results of the child's autopsy, which revealed his death was due to complications of blunt force injuries to the stomach. Gomez and Schrank had been taking care of the child at the time of his death and admitted to have been using meth while watching him. Gomez and Schrank will both be in court at 2:30 this afternoon.
Making news in Oshkosh today, a man who escaped from the Drug Abuse Correctional Center in Oshkosh is now back in custody. Oshkosh police say Romance Tony escaped the facility Saturday afternoon. However, he was later found and arrested in Appleton. According to Oshkosh police, the Winnebago County District Attorney will now be handling Tony's case.
In other local news now this morning, a home in Two Rivers is safe after a nearby hot tub caught on fire. The Two Rivers Fire Department says it happened on Highway 310 at around 7 o'clock yesterday morning. The hot tub was on a porch attached to the home. Fortunately, fire crews were able to contain the fire to the tub.
Meanwhile, the Fox Crossing Fire Department has reported a fire yesterday afternoon caused by a glass paperweight. Authorities say the paperweight was in the sun on a desk, causing it to ignite the nearby paper. As a reminder, fire crews say it's critical and potentially life-saving to have working smoke alarms, since fires like this one can often start in unusual ways.
Gotta watch those paperweights. 5:35, time for your weather on the fives. And as we go through this morning, we will see some light snow showers, mainly to the north. Right now in Green Bay, Fox Cities, Lakeshore, pretty dry right now, pretty quiet as we start the day. 25 in Appleton and West College Avenue. That commute picking up shortly here. Wind chills right now, well, they're in the upper teens to around 20 degrees. Not an oppressively cold morning, but certainly going to need to bundle up as we go outside today. Here's your Steinhoffel's school day forecast. The chance of light snow or flurries not going to amount to much for the morning, but could see a few flurries as we go through the morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a high of 30 this afternoon.
All right, thank you, Jordan. And coming up, it's almost time to get out and look for the best tree to adorn some ornaments in the living room.
I believe it is about that time. Local 5's Alexander Burnley will bring us to a tree farm in Oconto that has just about every type of Christmas tree that you can think of.
And as you get ready to head out the door to start your